Want to get you the latest on our winter weather warnings, and I want you to take these serious because here's what we have. We've got an ice storm warning. Whenever these are issued, that basically means that we're expecting about a 1/4 inch of ice or more. That would include our cities like Huntsville, Livingston, off to the north into the northeast. Here in the Houston area, we have a winter storm warning. If you remember, yesterday that was a winter storm watch. And now it looks a lot more likely that we're going to see around 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation on the ground. With that, bridges and overpasses will freeze, so I would expect on Sunday morning many of those will be closed. But there's also the potential there are going to be some roadways that could also freeze over. So be aware, this is something that is life-threatening if you're not being careful out there and you're just driving too fast and you hit some ice sheet that you just don't see. So be aware that that's a possibility. And I'll talk about the cold in a second. Let's get the timing for you, what we're going to see. It's going to start with a day of thunderstorms, actually. 9 o'clock in the morning, a line of strong, powerful thunderstorms is going to be moving through the Houston area and southeast Texas. That gets out of here. It looks like a little bit of a break for the rest of the afternoon, but maybe some light rain will linger around the day. But the freezing rain, differentiated by the purple, stays up to the north of us for the most part. But then as we head toward early Sunday morning, I'm really just going to give the time from 4 a.m. Through 6 a.m. and also 8 a.m. that this is going to be pushing through. So we have an opportunity for about 4 hours that we get some freezing rain here in most of southeast Texas. The main exception may be directly along the coastline, but we still may be able to get a little dusting or a glaze of ice along the coast, and then some rain along the coastline as we head towards Sunday afternoon. So when you look at accumulations, here's what it looks like. I'm going to pause this at 11 o'clock, and again, for the most part, inside the Beltway, almost all of Harris County stays freezing rain free through the day on Saturday, but Saturday night, you could see already some areas accumulating. And then in Sunday morning, those numbers pile up off to the south, making it pretty much close, almost all the way to the coastline. But look at the difference in numbers here. This is that 1/4 inch area of freezing rain. There's the accumulation. And then you go from Conroe, Katy into Columbus. There's those 1/10 of an inch amounts where we have the warning. And it's possible that we see that in parts of the Houston area. So be aware, this is a serious situation. Icy roads are a definite possibility and likely on bridges and overpasses. So Sunday, if you can, stay home because it's just going to be really treacherous out there. And then I got to mention the cold. We've got an extreme cold warning in effect. That goes 6 p.m. Saturday through noon on Monday. Temperatures in the teens, wind chills in the single digits. So let's walk you through that. Starting out Sunday morning, 6 a.m. when the freezing rain is coming through, temperatures are in the mid to upper 20s, lower 20s up to the north. We move throughout the day. The big question is going to be, do we get above freezing? I think the range is going to be 30 to 34 degrees around the Houston area, and that makes a difference. If we're going to be at 30 degrees, we stay below freezing all the way through early Monday. If we're able to get above freezing, any ice that accumulates, we get some sunshine, that'll melt away, and that'll make driving much, much better. But if there's any puddles that remain, look how quickly we get below freezing as we head toward Monday morning. And Monday morning is going to be bitterly, dangerously cold. Lower 20s from Houston all the way down to Bay City and Lake Jackson. Teens up to the north, and these are the temperatures in the morning. And on top of that, you also have the wind chills throughout the day. So here's what I've got for Sunday, 28 to 34 degrees. So I do have us barely getting above freezing, but look at how it feels outside. We're in the teens to lower 20s throughout the entire day. And then specifically on Monday morning, because we still have north winds 10 to 20 miles per hour and gusts to 30, it is going to feel like the single digits. Houston, 14 degrees, Galveston feeling like 20. So it is going to be incredibly dangerously cold. And then what we've got on the extended 7-day, we've got the thunderstorms Saturday morning. We've got the freezing rain on Sunday morning. And then you have temperatures in the lower 20s for both Monday and Tuesday. The big difference on Tuesday is that we will have much lighter winds. So no wind chill expected Tuesday morning.